Oh, let's go check over on YouTube. How are we looking? Alright, perfect. Hey everybody, it's UI, and we're back again for the Spooktober campaign. I couldn't come up with a better name, I'll be honest. uh, by popular vote, on a 2-to-1 ratio, we are playing the Dread Kings. Steam collection is in the description below. You can also find it on the post tab. You can already see a few of the mods we've added. Araby, for example, the Dread King. We've also got the Legions of Nagash installed with AI Nagash going around, but we'll get into that later. So, the Dread Kings. It's like the Tomb Kings, but instead of a Egyptian theme, you've got more of a Greco-Roman theme. Mostly more Greek than anything. Of course, we've got the Dread King here. Let's take a look at him. He's got a pretty cool design, actually. I love his pauldrons, his gauntlets. It's a really cool design, actually. I like the gold breastplate, yeah. His stat line isn't too bad, but he gets some pretty good skills. Anything in particular we need to cover? He is a summoner, focusing on his undead replenishment, buffing his Royal Guard units, and of course, raising up some Minotaurs. Minotaurs are your replacement for Ushapti, and they're pretty good units. I think he's only got a couple of items to collect, Soul Reaper and Heart of Blackness. They're not too crazy. Healing per second, and ward save, miscast for enemies, making him kind of like a warrior priest but undead. It's pretty cool. He's got Disciple of Nagash as his base trait, Vampire Corruption, Master of the Dead, which just, heals undead allies that are in range. He's pretty cool. Gets better the more units die. And of course, his buff to his Royal Guard units. But we're not going to see too many of those early on. Got a couple of them to start. We start over here at the Catacombs of Terror, with a Tier 3 settlement right off the bat. Of course, it's only a minor settlement, but that's not actually too bad. We've got two options for things to build. Temple of Doom, which gives you Canoptic Jars and Growth. You've also got the Temple of Ulatep, which just buffs carrying units. Nothing too special. If we go into the building browser here and check that out quickly, we can see he's got his own special building lines. And a lot of unique units. Skeletal Minotaurs. He's got a few reskinned versions of other units. Like Skeleton Horses, Skeleton Horsemen. And of course, you got his mainline units. Some Mummies, Skeleton Hoplites, Pikemen, the Pellists, Royal Guards, and again, Royal Guards. You got Bone Throwers, Skeleton Archers, Chariots, and the Screaming Skull Ballistas. I like these. You've also got, of course, the Skeletal Elephants, the Bone Hydra. I love that thing so much. It is a great-looking model. Hex Wraiths, Karen Wraiths. Yeah. And of course, there will also be the version of building lines in the main capital building, but we'll get to that when we actually capture it. So, we actually share this province with 3 different factions. One Araby faction, because we have the Araby mod installed. Over here, we've got the Blackheart Arkan, the tomb of the Rakath dynasty. Up to the north, we've got Xandri in the hands of the Bretonnians. I joke. But, and we only really start at war with our fellow Tomb Kings faction. So that's where we're gonna start with our first battle.
Nagash.
So I mentioned before that our Ushabti have been replaced with our skeleton minotaurs. That includes in our summon from the Realm of Souls. More units die, more you fill up the Realm of Souls, and eventually you'll get a unit of skeleton minotaurs. Nothing too crazy. Of course, they've still got their Ushabti. Hey THC, good to see you. I'm doing good, hope you are too. Yeah, let's get right into it. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Oh. Message retracted. Let's see. Go over to OBS here. Already got one vote on the Dread King. Very nice. Alright. So, I didn't mention this before. We do actually start off with this legendary hero over here, a Necromancer. He does unlock some interesting abilities later on, so we'll focus on him a little bit later. Of course, let's take a look at our starting army here. Over here, we've got the Mummies. A decently cool looking unit. Before we get into the good stuff, is our Hoplites. Look at these boys. The Bone Brigade. Well, if you ask the same questions every time, I'm going to be able to answer them very easily. Yeah, more of these hoplites. Very nice. Coming down over here, we can see our Pellists. Very skeleton, very nicely armored. They're actually not half bad in, compared to our infantry. They're a little bit weaker, but have decent defense. You're right, I need to change it up. Over here, we can take a look at our Necromancer. Holding onto his nice bejeweled skull here. He's got himself a small little sword. He's actually, again, not too bad in melee. Just lacking some armor for that real oomph. Coming up over here, we can see our skeletal elephant. Many of you will remember how popular this guy was back in the Nagash playthrough. Actually, I don't know how many of you people were there for that. Not important. He was a very well-liked unit. Unfortunately, we only got so many of them back then, but now we can actually get lots more of them. So you'll be seeing a lot more of it. And over here, we've got our Royal Guard Cavalry. Bone boys on bony horses. Kinda would have preferred if they were spear units, but swords will do fine. And of course, we can't leave out the man of the hour, the Dread King. Starting to think I have that ADHD that... I'm starting to think that I have that ADHD that you shout out things without thinking. Not entirely sure what you mean. Alright, where was I? Oh yes, the man of the hour. The Dread King. He's a wizard lord, but he's pretty good. Starts off with some decent armor. Some alright speed. Not bad in the melee defense, or even the melee attack category. Good weapon strength, a decent charge bonus. And of course, he is a decent wizard. He's also going to get a lot better. Oh, have the ADHD that causes... Are you sure that's Tourette? Are you sure you're not thinking about Tourette's? Unless Tourette's is considered under the category of ADHD. You know, I don't know. Not a question I think I need to ask today, so I'll leave it there. Pull those over here. Let's bring our bony boys into position.
Necromancer.
We'll leave that over here, that over here. No, we'll leave our skeleton elephant out here. Alright. So we're actually going to want to go at the enemy, because we do have less range than them. So we'll come up like that. They've got 2 sets of skeletal archers. So our unit at biggest that has the biggest threat is probably our mummies, as they have very little armor, and they also have very little in the way of defense against missiles. So we'll have to be careful of those. Our hoplites, on the other hand, should be fine. I'm now the school clown. Everyone's got to play the role for at least a little while. We'll start bringing these over here to try to disrupt their formation. We'll bring this over out this way. What we can do is we can give that some extra speed. There we go. Enemy formations are starting to move, which gives us a bit of an advantage. We can start marching them a little bit faster. Go into that. There we go. The school's clown. Oh no. I want to send that over here. Bring that this way. Send him up. We don't really want him to get into too many fights. We'll want to halt those because they're more of a defensive unit. We want that to come over here. Preferably, we'd like to bring them into the back of those. Bring that this way. There we go. That's starting to fall apart.
The living will join us.
Now, what we can do is we can buff the attack of these guys over here. Have them focus over here. If we're lucky, these guys will try to attack these. We'll hold position here. Yeah, okay, they took the bait. Send that this way. Use that to keep him up. Send that over there. That should start to break them apart.
Necromancer.
All we can do is we can heal that up. With that about to fall apart, we can start pulling that to help over here.
Necromancer.
We'll pull that over here. We'll buff these guys' attack. I should probably also heal these guys up. There we go. The good thing about the undead is it is very easy to bring them back. Especially when you're given a lot of spells to do it. Send that back over there. Send that over there. Send this over here. There. Start bringing that this way. Yep, they fell apart. Bring that into the Upshopti. There we go. Very nice. Decisive victory. Alright, let's see. Unsurprisingly, that cavalry did quite a good job. So those mummies. Holy shit. 112? Not bad. The Pellists. Skeletal, skeletal elephant. Not bad. And let's see. We're gonna go with Endless March, because we didn't take nearly as much damage as we could have.
Witness me, Nagash.
We want to bring this over this way. We'll want to grab this. It's always a good idea to have some more hoplites.
Well done, my necromancers.
As for buildings, if we're going to be sieging the Black Tower, we are going to want to start working our way up to ballistas. And on the other hand, we're also going to want to start getting Minotaurs, because they are a very good infantry. But it might be quicker to try to go for... No, we'll go for open graves.
More talk of dread.
Over here, we will grab... Normally I'd suggest Route Marcher, but I'm actually going to suggest going for your magic this time.
Dark Lord of Nagash.
And replenish troops. Alrighty. Don't expect to have any friends at the beginning of the game. Unfortunately, if we look over at our attitudes over here, nobody likes us, and nobody will like us. Unfortunately, when you're an ally of Nagash, everybody hates you.
Submit to your king.
Alright, let's end the turn. Oh, shoot. Actually, you know, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say, go back and run the autosave because I forgot to recruit troops, but we might not need to recruit any troops yet. You know, I just realized that the Catacombs of Terror actually has, like, a Greek temple in it. That is pretty cool, actually. I wonder if I can get a closer look at that. Oh, I really like this, actually. It does kind of look like a little Greek city. Oh, that is awesome!
Dark Lord of Nagash.
Oh, let's see. We'll grab a bunch of skeletal warriors.
My faith in you wanes.
We've got a couple of new ways of reanimating the dead. Both of them include fighting units of certain factions. When you fight human and elven faction, you get access to these units here. These are what you would expect. They're Dread King units. But over here, thanks to the Necromancy mod, we can get Skeletal Orcs, Skeletal Dwarves, even Skeletal Rats. These require you to pick up both weapons and bones from your enemies of certain factions. These can be tracked up here in your bones and weapon category. And there is a lot to collect, so we'll see what we can do with that over the course of this campaign.
Chosen of Nagash.
Looking around here, there's not really much we can do till next turn. So I'll move on to the next. Alrighty.
Dread King.
Let's... Oh, I can dig for skeletons? Huh.
You serve me now.
Okay, we'll do digging next turn. Next, we're gonna go up here to get some mummies. We'll get some bone thrower artillery for sieging. And we'll buff that up to tier 3. And there we go.
Dread King.
Let's pull back over
With
here while we
deadly
dig.
purpose.
And we got 2 more turns before we can keep recruiting anyways, so let's keep moving. Alright, there we go. Oh, we found carnivore corpses. Okay.
Dark Lord of Nagash.
Let's see what we can get out of that. Nah, I might not have the money to actually bring it up yet, so,
Dark Lord of Nagash.
one more turn.
Chosen of Nagash. The Legion must grow.
Luckily, we could take advantage of that broken AI the Tomb Kings have, apparently. Oh, I still can't believe they, had an issue like that for a while. Okay. I need to take a quick bathroom break. Be right back. Should have gone before the stream. Oh, well. That's better. Oh. Alright. Oh, we got the Highborn of Kemery and the Constructor trait. Good things to get early on. Let's get my earbuds back on. Alright, for recruitment this turn, we're gonna grab a Bone Thrower, and 2 of these Skeletal Chariots. Why not? And then we should be able to attack the Black Tower of Arkid next turn. We're not going to build this up any further, because we're going to want to build this in the main settlement after. So we'll leave it as it is for now. We will grab the Skull Repository, though. And then our first target for conquest will probably be the Sultanate down over here. And then we'll deal with the Bretonians last to confederate, or to consolidate our lands, not confederate. Very different meaning. You do close to the target, blame Cupid. You think you're smart. Oh, left YouTube on by accident. My bad. There we go. Alright, so now we've got some artillery. Our army's just about full. It's about time we take the battle to Arkan. Or at least his tower. Says Pyrrhic victory, but I think we've got this. The Eternal Bond of Theos. What's their special abilities? When their hit points are less than 50%, they get extra leadership and attack. Charge resistance, mass, and charge resistance when not moving. I think they share that with these guys. 55% physical resistance? Hot dang. Oh, it's because they're ethereal. Oh, they're ethereal. Oh. Okay. The question is, do we want to take the turns to build towers? Or do we just want to attack? Yeah, we'll build the towers. Why not?
They will serve
We've had to wait so many
death.
turns as it is. We can wait a couple more. Or just one, I guess, in this case. Yeah, we're going to take this campaign slow, and we're going to have fun with it. We've got 2 victory conditions, and we've also got 8 books of Nagash to collect. Round on its axis, I know democracy, but I know what's fascist. In the... No, it's gone. All I've got to learn are the laws of diminishing returns. When she's here, one thing I found. Things get better the second time around. Alright. Oh no, an unhappy populace. I know the way to solve this. Increase the bone tax.
I see only dead men. They will...
Alright, let's start. Now she's gone. She's gone away. Now she's gone. Forget her. Coming back another day. Oh, I finally got a mouse pad. Actually, it's more of a desk pad. And let me tell you, it feels so much nicer to move my mouse around than moving it on an actual desk. I don't know why I didn't get one sooner. Actually, I know, because I'm broke half the time. I don't want to put these guys in there, so I'm going to pull them out. And what we will do is we'll put these guys in there. Oh, actually, no. No, I've got a better idea. We're going to put these guys in there. We'll want to attack the main gate over here, because that'll be the quickest way to get to the walls. Line these up behind them. Set up our ranged units behind those. We use our skeletal chariots to harass the walls. This can be our battering ram. We'll set this up over here to harass the walls. Again, I'm not expecting them to do a lot. They're fucking bolt throwers. But let's take a look at their design, because we haven't seen it yet. You know what? I'll admit, I kind of like it. It's got this scorpion-esque design. I love it. Okay, you know what? I'm giving that one a B+ in design. The chariots are chariots. There's nothing too special about them. I do like the hat some of them are wearing. Let's check out these melee chariots. They're gonna come over here to attack the wall over here. Anything special about these boys? The guy on the back. Look at him. He looks ready to kick some ass. The skull in the front of the chariot's actually pretty nice, too. Not bad. Any other new units to take a look at? I don't think so. Oh shit, it's turned the wrong way, so it's gonna be a little bit slower to get to the wall. Oh well. Set that up over here. We'll bring this, let's say, over here. Bring that over here. Bring that over here. We'll pull that this way for now. These can go this way. We want him to come about here, him to come about here. Very good, the harassing units are already starting their harassment. Have both of those fire on those skeleton warriors. Yeah, we'll fire that there. Let's see what we can do with that. Come on, you can hit him. Ah, they're running around like having chickens. And we have hit the walls, boys. We didn't get to look at these guys before. There they go. Some fun little animations. I love how they try to stay in formation while they fight. It's a nice little, what's the word I'm looking for? A nice little bit of flavor. Go up those walls, bring him over here. Alright, we're in the walls.
Everywhere is death.
Let's see. We'll use that over here. Bring them down this way, along with these guys. Because what we'll want to do is we'll want to get these guys up the wall ASAP, so we can start controlling the wall and keep it so that when we get our ranged units up, they can just start firing down on the enemy without much worry. Let's try to get that in range of that.
Necromancer. A new order comes.
There we go. We're holding out. Oh, I can't wait till we can get some actually good spells. We're gonna have that go there. We're gonna pull this one back this way a little bit. Toggle off fire at will. Bring that up. Same for this guy. Bring him over here. Uh-oh. We don't want to lose that.
It is time.
Okay, good. It's going back up. That could have been bad. We'll send these guys through the gates to fight these. No, I need you to go here. Alright, we'll send those into that.
The summoning begins.
Oh shit, I'm out of magic. Kinda need to get him over here before I lose that. Ah, fuck. It's okay, we can get more of them. Losing it does kind of suck, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Ah, the Ushapti. Alright, let's start bringing the palace up the wall.
Their time has come. Van Hels's will.
Okay, good. We got Realm of Souls active now. Pull that out this way. Bring these guys. And have them go capture that over there. Pull that back. I hope I didn't screw this battle up. Fire that over there. You come up this one over here. You go help over there. Okay, we're out doing that for now.
Necromancer. Very good.
Okay, we're finally starting to break this over here. We'll get that over there. The mummies are falling apart. Okay, we're on the second round of Realm of Souls. How close are they to taking that? Good. Let's fall back this way a little bit. can't lose our lord here. Come on. Yeah, we're gonna have to reset this one shit. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, we're gonna have to be smarter with our magic this time, because we've only got so much. We'll take these guys out and replace them with these hoplites. There we go. Alright. Again, we're going to use this guy as a battering ram, but we're not going to send him into the fight too early this time. Especially since he ended up going into spears, which was a bad idea on my part. Alright, there we go. Let's try this again. Pull that back. Send that up there. Pull him up here. Pull him over here. And the skeleton archers can come up here. Let's try moving that a little bit closer. How's that coming? Starting to come down. Pull that back a bit. There we go. We get these guys to try to hold this over here. Very good. After that, we can have these guys follow up. Try to take the wall over here. Use that on them so we can more quickly go through these.
It is time.
Bring that over there so that we can try to hold this part of the wall. Alrighty. God, I wish I had some magic to do some damage over here. Oh well. Can do, though. And send them through the gate here. Why are you all the way up here? Fall back a bit. Okay, we can pull those up again now. There we go. We'll send these guys up and then have them try to go over the wall. We'll have these guys come over here to do the same. We can start bringing this way. We can also start bringing this in like that. We can also try healing it up a little bit. Okay, they're actually firing, not just moving. Good. Once we've broken through this area here, we can start sending the chariots in. We can start doing that now, apparently. Oh, why are you? God damn it.
Fill my beating heart.
I wasn't paying attention, lost the elephant again. Okay, we'll just do this.
Death magic.
Pull those back. Start pulling those back. The good news is we're not at war with anybody else, so once we take this, it will be far smoother sailing. Okay, good. Those who shopped here are falling apart. There we go. Actually, bring those over here. Okay, bring that over there. Bring him into the gate. Bring that up. Oh, we can also start bringing the horses in. Good. There we go. We can send that over there. Let's see. How are we doing? Well, in terms of balance of power, we're still dominating pretty well. In terms of losses, we've actually far outdone them.
Necromancer.
Alright, we'll pull those down this way. They should be falling apart very soon. We'll bring these this way next. Pull these in. What we can do is we can pull these this way. Bring that this way. We haven't even gotten to the Realm of Souls 2 yet. I must have lost those mummies finally. Oh well. Alright, yeah, they're falling apart. How many units they got left? Just under 200? Nice. If we take this, we can easily go after those. We'll pull him out for now. And there we go, that looks like army losses. There we go. Pyrrhic victory, but a victory nonetheless. So we lost a set of chariots, set of mummies, and we lost our skeleton elephant. I'm most sad about the elephant, but there will be other chances. Those skeletal hoplites, the ethereal ones, did really well. So did these ones, actually. The mummies, they performed very well. That chariot did well. And our skeleton warriors handled pretty well, all things considered. So, good battle. there's my drink. And remember, if you want to try out the Motless, you can find it down below in the description in the Steam collection. We'll occupy for the Canoptic Jars. And this will allow us to finally get our army capacity up after 10 more turns. Let's see. Rank gained. Factions destroyed. Alright, let's start associating some points here. We're gonna go with Raise Dead, as we are supposed to be a powerful necromancer.
Dark Lord of Nagash.
Over here, we're actually going to grab the same. And basically, we're gonna do a lot of spamming of magic soldiers.
Dread King.
Oh, perfect, we can get rid of this. Get this up to tier 2. And once this is gone, we can start going for the building with the skeletal elephants. Oh, actually, no. No, we'll go with the one with the Minotaurs. Oh yeah, the Bone Colossus is a thing. Mortis Engine. Okay.
You stand before...
Again, I'm just gonna show us again. We have no friends in this campaign except for Arkan. And Arkan is very likely going to be confederated by Nagash at some point. So, just be prepared for that. Oh look, Volkmar's already here. That's,
Dark Lord of
that's
Nagash.
not great. Alright, that's not a bad start. Nothing we can afford over here. Oh, I just checked this. We don't need this. So, I should probably go over our objectives now that we've started to really get settled in. So, we've got two options. We've got Apostle of Nagash, which requires us to beat Khemri, Cult of Sigmar, and the Chevaliers. Control 6 provinces, including the Black Pyramid of Nagash, and the Cracklands, which is our home area. And going ahead of that, not only do you have to defeat all your previous ones, but you also have to face the Grudge Bringers. They'll probably get wiped out on their own, so we probably won't need to do too much. Our first buff for getting our victory is more Skeletal Elephants and Bone Colossi, which, not bad. Meanwhile, our second bonus is a buff to our Royal Guard and a debuff to enemy leadership. Again, not too crazy, but just enough for us to go for them. Of course, the big condition of this is the Books of Nagash. We've got one army over here we have to fight. Our next book is over at Karazakarik. We've also got a book at Altdorf. Over here, by Ulthuan, is another book. Coming down here, another one in Ulthuan. One up over in Nagarond. One in Upper Lustria. Or I guess, Mexico. And one over here in Lustria proper. Over closer to the Awakened. So, lots to do. Once we're done recovering over here, we're gonna want to go after, what's this faction's name? Yeah, the Sultanate. We're just gonna call it the Sultanate. And then we can also go up here to finish these Bretonnian factions, and then try to conquer as much of this area as possible, while also defending ourselves from Khorne to the north, Khemri to the east, and to our south, humans. Disgusting, living humans who refuse to pay the bone tax. I know the bone tax is technically AOS, but the bone tax is too funny not to keep talking about. Also, there's no Dread King in AOS, so... I mean, they brought fucking Manfred back for some reason. You could have brought back fucking Vlad von Karsine, and you chose Manfred. Ugh. And Nagash wonders why he jobs so hard. He has terrible, terrible sense of, allies. Alright, so they've got two armies over here. Spearmen, bowmen, elephants. Well, let's see. I mean, it might be a good idea to save up for one of these so we can get the Canoptic Jars per turn. Plus the Heroic Priest, or the Corrupted Priest.
Dread King.
Oh. Oh, right, because it's only tier 1. My bad. Alright, that's good for now. We'll grab a growth building, why not?
Dark Lord of Nagash.
It looks like to the north they've left themselves undefended, so what I'm gonna do is bring our boys up... Oh, no they haven't. Never mind. What is the best way to go about this?
Death comes
What we're
to
gonna do is
all
we're gonna bring him over here. Who are you at war with? Nobody. Okay. And what about you, Sultanate? You're not at war with anybody either.
Without proper recourse.
Dark Lord of Nagash.
For now, we're just gonna... Actually, we're going into the Bretonnians. There we go.
Paragon of virtue.
Actually, I don't see a lot of forces in their armies at the moment. Maybe we'd be better off with swords. I say that now, and I'm gonna regret it later. Oh, they did a dumb. They're at war with the cult of Sigmar? Well, here's a good opportunity for us.
Retribution of the sons of Sigmar. Agreed.
Earn ourselves some money for going to war with idiots.
Mortarch of Dread.
You are no friend of the lady.
Dread King.
I might lose the catacombs here, but we'll
They
see.
will serve me.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Oh shit, they've already got the Battle Force boxes open? What's the OS ones look like? Let's see. Warhammer. Please tell me they got Stormcast this year. Please tell me they got Stormcast. I could use a cheap way to get some more of my army. Skaven, Blood Knights. I mean, they're good battle boxes. Just wanted something more Stormcast. Fuck. Oh well. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. So we'll put our Skeleton Warriors on the front line since they're our most expendable units. Put our hoplites behind them. One set of harassers on each side. Chariots to eventually break through the lines. Bolt throwers. Again, I'm not worried. The bolt thrower is not exactly good. Sorry, skull thrower, I think it's called. No bone throwers, okay. And those aren't really a problem. Alright. Let's start by sending up our harassing units. Bring these up like this. Set that up like that. Oh, they're already firing on our harassing units. Okay. Set that up over there. Okay, set that up to go over here. Oh no, we'll want to fire those onto their artillery here. Bring that over this way. Bring him over this way. That way we can start summoning the undead on both sides. Perfect. Set that up over there. We'll set this guy up over here. We'll bring that over this way. We'll bring that over here. Set that up like that. There we go. Their artillery's starting to fall apart. What is useful is we can do this in the middle of their forces.
Fight, lads! It's the only way! Send them back to their house! The lady demands blood!
Brings him up this way.
Now.
Good, we can fire on that. Fire that like that. Fire that like that. We can bring that over there, which will screw with these guys over here. There we go. Look at that leadership dropping. Nice. Oh, good. We hit Realm of Souls already.
Necromancer. Death magic. Time to rise. Send them back to their hell.
There we go. That should start to screw with them. Unfortunately, I'm out of magic now. But we might be at a point where I think it's not gonna matter. If we can break through one side, we can start sending our cavalry around to the back of the other. Oh good, we're at Realm of Souls 2. Oh, look at that damage. Come on, if we can break through one side. The zombies are gonna fall apart. That's fine. We're almost at tier 3 now. There we go. We're starting to break. Or break the enemy, at least. There we go. Alright, the enemy lord's fallen. Or at least retreating. So we can start bringing this over here. We'll summon these over here. And they can go into the back of this.
Necromancer.
Tears are not enough. Tears are not enough. Alright, and send them into the back of that. And that should be enough to battle shock all the rest over here. Oh no, a unit got wiped out. It wasn't any of the useful ones, it's fine. Alright, there we go. That is a full wipeout, baby. Alright, let's collect those, what's the word I'm looking for? Casualties! Let's collect some casualties for Canoptic Jars. There we go. Keep firing to the enemy's back. Oh, the Minotaurs finally decided they wanted to break. That's fine. Where are my horses? Why are they not doing anything? There we go. You are all going in the jar. Come on. Kill them all. Alright, that's fine. Oh, alright. Let's take a look at the kill counts here. Nobody really they did actually quite good, but that's because I had them attacking at the end. The bow throwers did pretty alright. So did they, and them. Not bad. Only 105 losses to their almost 1,600 losses. So much for having that trebuchet. Didn't help your defensive position. Oh, time to collect my bone tax. Speaking of which, I haven't checked on the poll in a while. We're up to 2 votes now. Both for the Dread King as the best servant of Nagash. An acceptable answer. I'd also accept Ark in the Black and Luther Harkon. But if you vote Manfred, what is wrong with you?
Witness me, Nagash.
They're probably going to siege the catacombs next turn. They might also come down here to try to siege this. That depends on what these guys do.
Should I call you an acquaintance?
We will see.
Or do you not yet know that?
Dark Lord of Nagash.
Meanwhile, over here, we're finally going to grab Route Marcher. I think we're going to start needing it now.
Chosen of Nagash.
And let's see. Let's grab another level and raise Dead. Unfortunately, we didn't get any extra units. That's unfortunate.
Dark Lord of Nagash.
No, we don't have enough of those. Okay. Unfortunate. Let's see, what can we get over here? Unbreakable for skeletal hoplites, charge bonus for cavalry, ammunition 35. Do I have any skeletal hoplites in here? Let's check the garrison. Having some extra ammunition might not be a bad option.
Not in this world or the other.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we'll hold off for now and move on to the next turn. It will suck if we lose the catacombs, but it's whatever. They probably won't end up attacking just because Volkmar's there. It would leave their settlement defenseless. Although, if this is the AI, it could do something really stupid. It didn't. Good.
Dread King. They will know dread.
No, don't run away. I want to play.
Do not insult me.
Alright, taking a look over here. We still got a couple turns till that's ready. If Volkmar goes up there, we could probably head down here to deal with this. Alright. Next turn. Yeah, okay, they conquered that. I figured they would, but I was hoping they wouldn't. This will likely put the Bretonnians into what I like to call the desperation stance, where they're just going to attack the closest settlement to them, which unfortunately is the Catacombs of Terror. Oh, they didn't attack. I mean, I'm happy to be wrong.
Mortarch of
Unfortunately for them, they've left themselves in a very unfortunate state. And would you look at that? We get to be backed up by our allies over here. Oh. Don't worry, it'll be their turn eventually as well. They can't retreat, so they're going to have no choice but to fight us mano-a-mano. Let's see, we got this. Alright. You know what? Let's try to channel some magic. Oh, hey! Oh, yes! Oh, I should gamble more often. In fact, you know what? I'll take out a mortgage next week and I'll gamble it all away. How about that? I only joke, of course. I don't have anything I can mortgage. If I did, I would not be using a mic with this kind of quality. What we'll do is we'll pull these back like this to help prevent flanking.
Yes, awake, minions!
Alright, let's start. Again, the enemy's gonna have to come to us. They've also got to worry about the enemy coming in from behind them, which is good for us. We'll send up our harassing units just for a moment here. Oh, you're not the harassing units. You're the harassing units. There we go. He's on... No, he's already on horse. Okay. You know, I probably should have expected that. Bretonnians are always on their bloody horses. Toggle skirmish mode. No, go this way. Nope, fuck. Turn off skirmish. Come on, get him before he can charge. There we go. There we go, he's in the middle of the formation. Pull that around like this, pull that around. Let's see. Oh yeah, pull away from that. Alright. And if we use that right there, fire that like that. Bring that over there. There we go, caught him. Bring that over this way. Actually, no, go into that. Fire that into the back of those. Fire that into the back of those. Keep harassing them as they try to retreat. And there we go. Victory. Oh. I'm kind of surprised that they ended up declaring war on each other. Normally the human factions don't do that so quickly. But, hey, I'll take whatever I can get. It's been quite the slow beginning, so if we can start ramping things up soon, that'd be nice. I'll be honest, I did not test this campaign as much as I usually do. I think the Cathay one, I did like 20 little mini 10-turn campaigns just to try to get that introductory section down. I didn't do this with this. Originally, this wasn't even supposed to be a big or a mod list. It was supposed to just be the Dread King's mod on its own. So I kind of threw this all together because I got a little overexcited. So we'll see how this does in the long run.
Witness me, Nagash.
Okay.
Dread King.
We'll grab Curse of Undeath to get some extra healing in the army.
Dread King.
Oh, okay. So he can just transform whenever he dies. That's good to know. But if I grab this, he can just transform whenever he wants. I mean, I might as well start grabbing that then, if we're gonna go for his ghost form. Okay, so I'm gonna give him the
Mortark
potion of
of
strength,
Dread.
and him the potion of heat. No, we're gonna do that for now.
Dark Lord of Nagash.
Alright, so we can grab a ballista and a bolt thrower, so we're gonna get rid of one of these.
Well done,
To grab
my
the ballista.
necromancers.
And then next turn we can start grabbing the next level of the Crypt Barracks. And now the question is, who do we make our next target? The most obvious answer is the Sultanate down here, but we'll see. Alright, next turn. Yeah, we're just gonna auto-resolve that. Now, the trick would probably be to attack this army and then try to catch them out of position. I'm not sure yet. We'll grab this. Grab this.
Dread King.
Because I'm going to want two armies for dealing with this.
Dark Lord of Nagash.
And I still haven't gotten any of these yet. I'm a little disappointed. I haven't even picked up much in the way of bones yet.
Dread King. They will die.
I will scour the enemies of sin.
You're not really at war with anybody.
Chosen of Nagash.
We'll auto-resolve this battle. Grab this. Oh good, we finally got skeleton horse archers. Eh. Is that really all we got?
Dark Lord of Nagash.
Damn, okay.
Dread King. Death comes to all eventually. My legion moves with me.
Alright, let's see what they do. Is he gonna attack my city, or is he gonna come after the catacombs that look defenseless? Ha! Alright, you folks know the rule. If they fall for the ambush, they take the decisive defeats. Replenish. Which is good because it leaves Xandria open for us. And then we can start heading south to deal with them on our... Oh no. Okay, so what we'll probably do is we'll head over to the Black Tower, defend over there, push them back, then go for Xandria. You arrive at the site of a recent battle between the forces of Araby. Ooh, we get a skeleton elephant. Yeah, we'll take the skeletal elephant. Buffer the attack and defense of our melee units. Very nice. We even got Soul Reaper. Nice. Now we get some healing in melee. We also got Luther the Hunchback. Luther is Lauren Sheld's faithful servant. He excels at ambushing, supporting his master and getting rid of pesky adventurers, and keeping his master safe from daggers in the dark. Ambush success chance. Physical resistance. Okay.
Dark Lord of Nagash.
Oh, I could go right in for the attack, too.
Dark Lord of Nagash.
Oh, I can't reach him now.
Dread King.
Oh, well.
Dark
We'll come over here to
Lord of
defend
Nagash.
this. Anything I can do in the mortuary cult? No, no I cannot. Damn, no talismans, no nothing? Oh well. Maybe next time. The good news is we can start attritioning armies now. Small victories. Small victories. The Blood Maw. Nah. Kinda hoping Nagash makes an appearance soon.
Mortarch of Dread.
Let's see. We'll grab Ancient Tyrant. And we will grab that. And then we can start heading into the good spells over here.
Dread King.
Coming over here. We'll start grabbing all of his abilities to use spells while he's a Spectre. That way, when we eventually get the ability to turn into it at will, we'll have full access to magic. Okay.
Dark
Sucks
Lord
I'm
of
just
Nagash.
out of range. Okay. Alright, next turn. Here we go. Sights. Raise your aim. Where'd he go? I wonder, is he still in Force March? If he is, that could be good for us. Actually, if he Force Marched away, then we can head and take Xandri one turn and be back the next. Unless he's still... Oh, he's in range!
They will.
Oh, yes! Okay. He gets some of the Elector Count of Sylvania trait. What? Oy, oy, oy. Alright, here we go. Break my bones, but words will never. Alright, we've been listening to the same album. It's like the third time it's repeated. Let's do something else. I mean, it's a good album, though. Shoot that poison arrow. Alright, we'll do some Wham. Why not? Let's try channeling magic. Okay, that is twice in a row we've gotten damn lucky with that. Alright, they're gonna have to come to us, but I don't want to have to fight them over the hill. Actually, let's do this. There we go. And there we go, counter-flanking. Get me as if to say, oh, what went wrong? Where were you last night? You look like you just had a fight. You last night. Bum, bum, bum. You may just be right, but don't try to keep me in tonight, 'cause I'm big enough to break down the door. Bad boys, stick together, never sad boys. Do 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 do. Woo woo. I mean, it's a fantastic album. No pun intended. Actually, all puns intended. Who am I lying to? We actually didn't get to take a look at these, so let's take a look at them. These ones aren't animal-shaped, unfortunately, but they're still pretty cool. Of course, they still got the little helmets. I love that. Coming over here to take a look at the skeleton archers. Not much to say to them. They got swords, they got bows. Cool enough. And, yeah, that's all the new units to look at. We'll reposition the army a little bit. Nice. The music up. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to change our angle of defense a little bit. There we go. Alright, I didn't grab Gaze and Nagash. I decided I'd wait till the better offensive spells. I mean, not that the Gaze and Nagash is bad. If you angle it right, or if you've got a flying unit, it's a fantastic spell. It's just not useful as much when you're facing enemies head-on. Sometimes wake up in the morning with a baseline, a ray of sunshine. Sometimes know today's gonna have a good time, so you're ready to go. Alright, let's start sending these out this way. Start sending this out and this out. We'll keep the elephant around over here. Oh no, time to stop your charge! There we go, we've charged into the enemy. Oh shit, move those out of the way. Send that this way, bring that this way. Put that into melee and charge that over that way. We'll charge these into the back of those. We'll spawn these over here. Alright, we got to the first stage. Oh, that's right, they got some unbreakable units. Had might be the more accurate term, but oh, not the right person to use that on. Oh, we'll use that over there. Alright, who still needs to die? Just the flagellants here? Alright. Perfect! Time to get those canoptic jars. If we bring this over here, we can bring that to him.
Necromancer.
Okay, can you stop firing? That'd be nice. Let's speed up our elephant friend over here so they can chase this guy down. It's just a love machine. And I won't run for nobody but you. Different love machine. And I won't run for nobody but you. Oh, should have turned that off. There we go. That'll help. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, summons count to the realm of souls? Oh! That is good to know.
Bring them to their knees!
Alrighty. Going to those, yeah. Try to get those. I doubt we will. Come on, you guys can kill him. Can't be that hard. How hard is it? Oh. Well, good news, it wasn't that hard when the Minotaurs were gone. Oh. Alright. So that's really got to put a dent in the, in Volkmar's faction. How much of a dent, we'll see very soon. Alright. We'll take the casualty replenishment. There we go.
Witness me, Nagash.
The Empire's
They are
foes
willing
do
to
not
take
escape.
peace, but we'll take Xandri first. So what we'll do
Dark
is we
Lord of
will
Nagash.
do this. And by starting in this region, we get a plus 15% to our movement. So that'll be good for next turn.
Dread King.
We are one level away from starting to grab his personal skills. Getting close. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to recruit that. Yeah, there is a bit of a problem with this mod, and it's right. Because they I'm pretty sure it's because they try to overwrite the Tomb King's ones, that they sometimes show up when they're not supposed to. It's a little weird. We've got 3 turns so we can finally recruit a new hero. Coming over here, the Pirates of Sartosa are willing to be our ally, or at least our
what you have to
friends.
say pleases the mighty sea father.
Which makes sense, they are technically an undead faction. Technically. And having at least one friend out there would be nice. Next turn, here we go. From head to toe, Cool Cat Rap gonna let you know. I'm a soul boy, I'm a dough boy. I take pleasure in leisure, I believe in joy.
Like Witcher, I am
Yes,
divine.
yes, you want peace. Once I take this city, you can have peace. Increased plunder at sea? Ooh, okay. Khemri's already been destroyed? By who? Oh. Oh, that's who. Oh, no. Oh, fuck, it's Cord. Ah! Okay, we gotta start moving a little more quickly.
Death comes to all eventually. The Legion must grow.
Not much I can do with that. It's one turn before I can start doing this. Skeleton Horseman, okay. The Indomitable. Ooh. They come with Death Blow, Unbreakable. I mean, that's not too bad. Yeah, not really much I can do still.
I refuse.
Alright, next turn it is then. Oh god, we're already at turn 16. Fuck. Very slow start this time, unfortunately. Alright, so we'll attack Xandria over here. Once we take it, we'll try to get peace with them. Is it OBS causing the problem? I don't know. We'll see in a moment. Alright, let's start the battle. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Ooh. Gonna get down. 2, 3, rap, come on, everybody, don't need this crap. Enjoy what you do. 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 Alright. Let's try channeling magic again. Let's see if we get lucky again. Oh, we went up by 1. Fuck me. Alright. Whatever. I mean, they kind of avoided that. We'll send that into that. Bring this around like this, and this. We bring this around like this. Alright, there we go. Bring that into the back of those. Bring that into that. Bring this way.
A new order comes.
We'll let these charge into these.
Shalia, protect us!
Alrighty. I think that's the end of the battle.
Sigma demands blood!
And there we go. Xandri is ours. Fantastic. In the morning with a baseline, a ray of sunshine. Sometimes. Ooh. There we go. Let's see. Ooh, let's do some Steely Dan. I haven't been Steely Dan in a while. Oh, bloody hell. God, I've been sneezy today. Bloody hell. Alrighty. We'll of course occupy. And we got more horse archers. Okay. These outlaws serve Gunther Larchild and follow him wherever he goes.
Witness me, Nagash.
I mean, sounds like I have a reason to put them into the army if they're kind of lawfully supposed to be there.
You
There we
serve
go.
me now.
Okay.
Dread King.
We can finally grab that. And over here, we
talk
can
of
grab the
dread.
last of that. We'll grab that over here. And let's take a look at what we could possibly build over here. +3 capacity for Necrotechs. Okay. Getting 3 capacity on that would be nice. Let's see. Mortuary cult, we can't really do anything. How are we doing over here? Once we're done that, we can get this. Auxiliary Saurus Warriors. Okay. How would you even get those? I have the possessed hero Persimius to the faction's Lord pool. Undead Labor. I'd the Traitor High Lich Priests to the faction's Lord pool. And the Hand of Nagash to the Lord pool. Okay. Yeah, this is going to take us a while to get through this tech tree. So let's enjoy it while we can. We'll get the Cult of Sigmar off our back. And that gives us two options now. We can finish off our province down here, or we could try to take a hike over this way. The obvious answer is to go south and finish our province. Eventually we will want to come this way to deal with these. How many do they have?
I do not care for you or your
4, which means
so
they
speak
are
before I change
getting to
my
Arkan
mind.
over here. Of course, Arkan could have been confederated too by Nagash.
Dark Lord of Nagash. The Legion must grow.
We're gonna get rid of this.
Well done, my necromancers.
And we're gonna grab one of these. Actually, we'll get rid of one of these.
You
Grab
serve
another
me
one.
now.
Alright, we're coming up on turn 20 already. Fuck, it's only the first stream. Things will slow down eventually as we get more lords in that. But, Tomb Kings, they're a little slow to start sometimes, so... If we were playing without Araby, we'd actually probably have had the first province by turn 10. But, Araby makes it a little bit tougher by giving you an army you don't necessarily want to fight too early. Alright, army capacity, finally. We've already got enough lore of vampires. Let's grab some lore of death. Let's see. Origin Traitor King, okay. Origin Necromancer. That's not useful because we don't have lore of vampires. Buffs to Royal Guards by giving them more. Okay, that's not too bad, actually. Okay. Summons a unit of Royal Guards. Ooh, okay, I like that. So both of these are actually pretty good, so we'll have to figure out which one we want when we get to it. As for army building, let's see, we'll give them one of these. And we'll give them a bunch of these, and then eventually we'll build their front line. Actually, what I'm gonna do...
Dread King.
Is take these chariots out of my army,
Chosen
because
of
I've got
Nagash.
enough flanking units.
The Legion must grow.
There we go. There we go. This will help us make allies with someone like Manfred over here.
The night grows.
Lord Recruit rank +3. Ah, shit, if we had waited. I'm sorry, it only takes us 1 turn to globally recruit. Okay, I'll take advantage of that. Yeah, we'll start building that up too. I'm not going to start grabbing any of our landmarks till the later game. Just to be safe. Instead, focus on building up our actual army and turning this province into something decently profitable. So, like usual, while dealing with forces in the south like this, we're probably going to want to try to get an ambush going. Alright.
Mortarch of Dread. Well done, my necromancers.
Okay. Let's see. I could grab extra ammunition. Nah, we'll try to awaken the Second Legion. Why not? The more armies we can get moving, the better. Volkmar, get the fuck off my lands. I already taught you this lesson once. Is this guy at war with anybody? I wonder. Okay, nothing too special over there. Oh no, quoth the raven, nevermore.
They will know dread. Death comes to
Bring that
all
over
eventually.
here. Set this up here.
Friend, you must stay. I will hold a banquet in your honor.
Oh, sorry, buddy. We're declaring
Your
war.
decisions are your own, as are your consequences.
Nothing to be done over there. terms of diplomacy,
Speak carefully.
nothing
I
we
will
can
not
really
suffer
do,
your
so let's
words
move on to
without
the next
proper
turn.
recourse.
Good news, the Sultan made a mistake.
Dark Lord of Nagash. Lich Beast.
We'll pull him over here, make it harder for him to come this way.
Majesty.
The sea brings death.
You will feel the sting of the scorpion.
What's our garrison look like? Oh, that's not bad, actually.
Speak. I command it.
Again, not much we could do over here. Alright, we got about half an hour left. Oh, they did the dumb. You know what? I don't trust myself. I'm gonna take the free victory. Oh, cool! We get our choice of our first servants. This gets us a corrupted priest. Let's go with... I mean, I've already got a decent... two pretty good, casters. So I'm gonna go with... this. We got 2 elephants and a horseman. Cool. Unsurprisingly, they've been absorbed by Nagash. They have like an 100% base rate of doing that, so that's not surprising. Oh, we're on the Skeletal Pegasus already. Good. We'll grab that later, because we can't really get any of these guards yet. We'll grab Ancient Necromancer. And Great Summoner.
Chosen of Nagash.
Over here, we'll grab Replenish Troops.
Dread King.
We'll send the Dread King over here.
They will serve me in death. More dead for my legions.
We'll put him into this army. That way they've got a good melee hero. Let's take a look at this guy's model here for a moment, because, I really like it. I like the helmet. I like the big-ass fucking axe. His chest plate isn't too bad either. He's a nice look. Buff to Royal Guards. Better recovery time and regeneration. Or more campaign range and replenishment. All of these are good. I'll be honest. I'll probably end up going with unit capacity, because unit capacity is hard to pass up, especially in the early game.
I see only dead men.
Let's see. We can recruit over here from the undeath pool. And we're gonna grab a couple of these skeletal elephants. No point not using them. And you know what? We might as well get a couple of these horse archers too. And then we'll grab a couple of these spearmen. There we go. Now we got 220 stacks.
They will know.
What can we do with 220 stacks? We'll find out soon. Alright. Where is the best place to attack from? Alright, let's go from here. Channel magic. Okay, we are just getting really lucky with our magic today. Holy shit. Alright, we're gonna mostly just use our hoplites in our ranged units. Horse goes on one side over here. Elephant goes the other side. Is that everybody set? No, it isn't. Alright. This will probably be the last battle of the night. So let's make it a good one. Let's bring that over here. What's that gonna summon? Skeleton warriors, okay. And if we come over here... we can summon ourselves some Minotaur.
Yes, awake, minions! We serve the Emperor!
Alrighty, things are going good over here. There we go, that'll trap those. Sorry, buddies, you should have gotten some mass earlier.
Everywhere is death. Join my minions in undeath.
Pull that up. Might as well start bringing those this way. Start bringing these this way. There we go. Bring that over this way.
It is time. Death magic.
Woo! Ha ha! Okay. Send him over this way. They should be in soon. We'll start sending this way.
Arise, legions, arise!
Alright, we're almost at Roma Souls 2. Oh, there we go. Roma Souls 2. Start bringing that up. Start bringing this up. Let's see. We'll bring that over here. Charge that into that. Move to take that. Move to take that. Bring that this way. Bring in our Minotaurs. Yeah, that's probably the end of the battle at this point. Yeah, there we go. There's the army losses. Fuck yeah. Okay. Oh, that actually went a little quicker than I thought it would. Maybe it won't be the last battle of the night. We'll see. Alright. Occupy for the canoptic jars. We got skeleton archers. Eh. Well, at least we finally captured the province. Took a while.
Dark Lord of Nagash.
Oh, let's see. I'm probably going to go with building cost. We'll build that over here. Get rid of that. I am going to leave the... Oh, that's a lookout. I'd rather have actual garrisons. Grab that.
The Legion must grow. To the temple!
Next turn we can start heading up to Al Hike. We can also try to go for Vulture Mountain as well. Yeah, you know what? I think we're in a good position to end for the day. Because we've got a good position to end our story. Or at least today's story. The Dread King has reunited his province, taken the Black Tower of Arkan, defeated one of the forces of Araby, kicked the teeth in of Volkmar the Grim, even took out some Bretonnian forces. If we take a look at our victory conditions, Khemri's already gone. Yeah. I'd say we're in a good position to end it for the day. Thanks to everybody who came out. You folks have been a fantastic audience. If you enjoyed the stream and you want to let me know, you can leave a like. If you want to see more of the content, we do stream pretty much every day. You can leave a subscribe. Lets me know I'm doing well. I'm looking to try to get to 100 subs by the end of the month. You can also check out the playlist on the channel for our previous Total War content. Or you can even check out some of our other content, like Elder Scrolls, Space Marine 2, and some other miscellaneous content. Yeah. Have yourselves a good one. Take care, and once again, thanks for coming out. Hope to see you folks in the next stream. Bye-bye.